I'm Christy Ostema, and I'm with Envision Utah, and I'm so excited that we are here today to kick off the development of our region's business plan for a transit-oriented development loan fund.
Now, assembled in the room are an incredibly capable, incredibly effective group of housing practitioners who, honestly, I have great admiration for the magic that you all work in creating housing affordability here in Utah and along the Wasatch Front. Our hope is that we can capture all of your expertise in helping us craft a loan fund business plan that addresses the unique Utah needs, but at the same time capitalizes on the best practices where this has been done in other markets.
The timing is now. We've been talking about this for a long time, and the energy is here. I'm so excited that at this point we can create a business plan that will attract the needed financial investment to see TOD happen in an affordable and equitable way.
The term equitable housing has been used a little bit this morning. Can we take just a minute and explore what does equitable mean? There's one way to look at it that is someone who's going to work every morning, putting in their 40 or 50 hours a week at whatever job they're performing. Do they not deserve a fair chance at housing? Is that what housing equity means? That they have the same shot as somebody else who's exerting roughly the same sort of effort at reasonable and dignified and safe housing. Equitable housing is much more than just a moral imperative. It's in our self-interest. It's in our economic self-interest, which seems to run contrary to that moral side. Here I am, the good guy, wanting to do what's right. Over here, I'm the greedy capitalist, wanting to make as much money as I can. Well, I'm going to tell you that notion of equitable housing, I think, probably serves that split personality. It probably serves both sides of that equation.
We've invited a lot of stakeholders to the table, and this is an inclusive process and would welcome the input and participation of anyone who would like to get involved. We have a lot of folks from cities, nonprofit organizations, developers, lenders, nonprofit housing corporations, industrial banks. All of these people are coming together at this point to figure out the need for a loan fund and create something that's feasible.
The poorest fifth of Americans spend 42% of their annual household budget on the purchase, operation, and maintenance of automobiles. Pretty profound. Well, if you're thinking about 42% going to transportation and 30 at a minimum, sometimes 50% going to housing, how are they eating?
Inclusive housing is so important in our region and anywhere. We have a moral obligation, I think, to provide housing that's safe, secure, a great place, a great neighborhood to live in for all of our residents in Utah. That is our responsibility.
Well, obviously there's something very magical about this idea of co-location of housing and transportation. So the question on the table today, how do we apply the principles of this loan fund in a way that allow us to better intersect housing, jobs, and transportation? And we're grateful for your willingness to sort of roll up your sleeves and dive into some of these small group discussions and be part of this, because as I say, our hope is to draw upon your collective experience, the magic that you make in creating affordability where there is no affordability, making something out of nothing. That's what we hope to do today is capture the best of your thoughts and ideas. So thank you for your willingness to participate.